You, grammarian. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will not waste another time. Let's hear the speech from our distinguished Toastmaster Sasi Kumar. This is a project speech, 5 to 7 minutes, and the title is Change is the Only Constant. Change is the Only Constant. Sasi Kumar, over to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to share something that I observe within my universe of last 34 years. And at the end of the speech, I would like to get the affirmation from the floor that is that what I'm thinking or what I'm predicting is true. So first of all, I'm sure the floor today consists of different generations of Toastmasters. Okay, we have people as young as Shui, and we have seniors as well in this Toastmasters. So we are from different generations in this world, right? So we have seen different technologies. So likewise, I was born in 85. It's been, I would say it's fair enough for me to say I've seen some changes in technology or some ways of doing things have changed over the years, over the decades. So let's see. First of all, maybe some of you all have never heard about this or never experienced this before. Those days when I was a kid, studio photography is very famous. I'm not sure if anyone of you experienced when we was a kid, or I was a kid, someone along my generation or before me, when we was 1 year old, 2 year old, parents used to bring us to a studio, have a cake set up, and they'll take a photo. Or even let's talk about wedding photography. Those days, compulsory thing after a wedding, the couples will go to the studio and take a photograph as a memory. But today, is that happening? No. Because today, the photography and videography industry have grown so much until they do it something like a Tamil movie or a Hindi movie or even a Western movie. Okay, they take a video montage, the whole thing like in a cinematic way. The photography looks awesome at the location of the wedding itself. So there's no need of studio photography. This thought came to me when I know I'm from Ipoh, and this one famous studio, photograph studio, is the most famous in Ipoh. After 30 years of operation, they have closed down. And they say they cannot sustain because the amount of customers they're getting for studio photography have dropped. So talking about photography, there's also some of you all can also relate. We used to have the films those days. You know, I remember when I used to go to UK, I bought 4 rolls of films and I used to budget for 8 days holidays. I cannot use more than 2 rolls of films for more than 2 days. And after that, we have to go to a Photoshop. We have to develop the film to get the physical photo. And then we used to get a digital camera where we don't need to count our photos. It's all free flow. You can take as much as we can as long as we have the memory. But we still need to put a cable and transfer the photos to our email or a computer or a desktop. And then today, we have the generation of smartphones. Even if you don't have the storage, you can buy storage from cloud. And today I checked, I have 6,000 over photos in my camera. And even if I don't have the space, I can just subscribe to iCloud or Google Photos. Likewise, phones. Those days we have not so smartphones. We had Nokia. All the game we had was the game Snake. And then what else we had in the phone? It is as good as just to play game, make a phone calls and SMS. And then we had a bit smarter phone where it was more to color phones than touch screen. But today, we have smartphones where we don't really need our laptop or a desktop. We can do all our work within the handheld we have. We can check our mails, take the photos, send them in WhatsApp. We can almost do everything without having a laptop or a desktop. Now let me pause here and reminisce. What was the mistake that phone companies like Nokia or those Kodak companies who used to sell the film rolls or any of the studio photography made? They didn't do any mistakes, but they probably did not understand, they did not make any changes or they did not make any involvement to upgrade themselves. So they left the bus. They missed the bus. They missed the boat. And likewise, people who try to evolve themselves, try to constantly, continuously upgrade themselves, they became the front runners in respective industry. Likewise, today we don't see any newspapers anymore, right? It's all digital newspapers. And sometimes it's not even digital newspapers. All the latest news is already viral in social media. And those days, brands like potato chips, all this they used to advertise only television. They spent so much of time and production for a TV advertisement and radio advertisements. And this is for the mass media. But today it's as simple as influencer marketing or digital marketing, where they can finish up any advertisement within few hundred ringgit or 1,000 ringgit. Because people are evolving, the industries keep evolving. And likewise, Toastmasters as well. Those days, we only have to have classroom Toastmasters or a physical meeting, and we used to have the conventional method of educational program. And today, we are as flexible as to have our meeting like this, a Zoom meeting, and also we have the latest pathways as our educational program. So what I would like to resonate or try to get affirmation from this, let it be any industry. If we chose not to evolve, if we chose not to continuously improve, we will miss the boat. So with that, I would like to end my speech by saying, changes is the only constant. Back to you, Toastmaster.